Welcome to our journey towards tranquility. Today, we explore essential steps to cultivate a peaceful soul. Life can feel like a whirlwind, a chaotic symphony of demands and distractions, leaving us feeling depleted and disconnected. Many of us yearn for that elusive state of peace, that inner sanctuary where calm resides. The truth is, my dear friends, peace is not a destination but a journey, a conscious choice we make each day. It's about tuning out the external noise and tuning into the wisdom that resides within. It's about letting go of what no longer serves us and embracing the beauty of the present moment. Today, we embark on this journey together, exploring practical steps and transformative practices that will guide you towards a place of profound inner peace. Get ready to reclaim your peace, to rediscover the tranquility that lies within, and to finally silence the storms of life. Life has a tendency to pull us in countless directions, our thoughts racing ahead to what's next, worries clinging to the past. Mindfulness is about gently pulling ourselves back to the present moment, observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about savoring the simple act of breathing, feeling the ground beneath our feet, truly listening to the sounds around us. Meditation, my dear friends, is where mindfulness deepens. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and turn your attention to your breath. Thoughts will come, and that's okay. Simply acknowledge them and gently guide your focus back to your breath. Start with just a few minutes each day, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. The beauty of meditation is that it doesn't require anything but your willingness to be present. You don't need special equipment. You don't need to be an expert. Just show up with an open heart and a willingness to connect with the stillness within. The benefits are profound: reduced stress, improved focus, increased self-awareness, and a deeper connection to yourself. Imagine, if you will, a still pond. On the surface, ripples may form, caused by the winds of our thoughts and emotions. But beneath the surface, there is a stillness, a calmness that remains untouched. Meditation is about accessing that stillness within. As we practice mindfulness and meditation, we begin to notice a shift within us. We become less reactive to external circumstances, more accepting of our thoughts and feelings. We discover a wellspring of peace within, a sanctuary we can access no matter what chaos surrounds us. Gratitude, my friends, is a powerful force, a transformative lens through which we can view our lives. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to the abundance that already surrounds us. It's about finding joy in the simple things, the everyday miracles that we often take for granted. Start each day by acknowledging 3 things you are grateful for. It could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, the love of family and friends, the roof over your head. As you cultivate this practice of gratitude, you'll find your heart opening, a sense of contentment filling you from within. Gratitude doesn't erase life's challenges, but it allows us to navigate them with a more resilient spirit. When we focus on what we have, rather than what we lack, we begin to see possibilities where once we saw obstacles. We approach life with a sense of appreciation, finding joy in the smallest of blessings. Think about it. Haven't there been times in your life when simply having a roof over your head, food on the table, or the love of a pet was enough to bring you comfort? Gratitude allows us to tap into that wellspring of contentment, reminding us that even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be grateful for. The more we practice gratitude, the more we attract things to be grateful for. It's a beautiful cycle, a positive feedback loop that uplifts our spirits and brightens our outlook on life. So, my dear friends, let us embrace gratitude as a daily practice, a pathway to a more joyful and fulfilling life. Our modern lives can feel overwhelming, our minds cluttered with to-do lists, our homes overflowing with possessions. Simplification is about consciously choosing to let go of the excess, to create space for what truly matters. Start by decluttering your physical space. Go through your belongings and donate or discard items that no longer serve you. You'll be amazed at how freeing it feels to let go of things you no longer need or use. A clutter-free environment can lead to a more peaceful mind. Simplify your schedule as well. Are there commitments you can let go of? Activities that drain your energy rather than nourish your soul? Learn to say no with grace and prioritize what truly matters to you. Simplifying your life isn't about deprivation, but about intentionality. It's about creating space for what brings you joy, for the people and activities that light up your soul. It's about designing a life that feels aligned with your values and aspirations. Imagine the freedom that comes with a simplified life, the peace of mind that comes from knowing you are only committing to what truly resonates with you. It's about releasing the need for external validation and finding contentment in the simplicity of a life well lived. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for protecting our emotional well-being. It's about recognizing that it's okay to say no to demands on our time and energy that leave us feeling depleted. It's about honoring our own needs and prioritizing our own peace of mind. Learning to say no can be challenging, especially for those of us who are naturally giving and compassionate. But remember, saying no to others often means saying yes to ourselves. It means honoring our own limits and preserving our energy for what truly matters. Boundaries are not selfish, my friends. They are an act of self-care. They are about recognizing that we cannot pour from an empty cup. When we establish healthy boundaries, we create space for ourselves to recharge, to pursue our passions, and to show up as our best selves in all areas of our lives. Think of it this way. You wouldn't let just anyone walk into your home and take your belongings, would you? Your time, energy, and emotional well-being are just as precious. Setting boundaries is about protecting your inner sanctuary, creating a safe and nurturing space for yourself. When we set clear boundaries, we communicate our needs and expectations to others. This fosters healthier relationships, reduces resentment, and allows us to experience greater peace of mind. Nature has a profound ability to calm our minds, soothe our souls, and remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. Whether it's a walk in the park, a hike in the woods, or simply sitting beneath a tree, connecting with nature can be incredibly grounding and restorative. Make time each day to step outside and immerse yourself in the natural world. Feel the sun on your skin, breathe in the fresh air, listen to the sounds of birdsong or the rustling leaves. Allow nature to work its magic, to quiet your mind and soothe your spirit. Nature reminds us that we are a part of something much greater than ourselves. It helps us to put our problems into perspective and to connect with a sense of awe and wonder. In nature, we find solace, inspiration, and a renewed sense of peace. Think about a time when you were in nature and felt a sense of calm wash over you. Perhaps it was the sound of waves crashing on the shore, the sight of a majestic mountain range, or the feeling of soft grass beneath your feet. Nature has a way of reminding us that we are not separate from the world around us, but an integral part of it. Incorporate nature into your daily life, even in small ways. Bring plants into your home, eat lunch outside, or take a different route to work that allows you to connect with nature. The more we surround ourselves with natural beauty, the more peace and tranquility we invite into our lives. We are often our own harshest critics, holding ourselves to impossible standards and berating ourselves for our perceived flaws. Self-compassion is about treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that we would offer a dear friend. It's about recognizing that we are all works in progress, perfectly imperfect beings doing the best we can with what we have. Instead of judging ourselves harshly, let us offer ourselves words of encouragement and support. Let us acknowledge our efforts, celebrate our successes, and extend grace to ourselves in moments of failure. Self-compassion doesn't mean condoning negative behavior or making excuses for our shortcomings. It simply means approaching ourselves with a more compassionate and understanding lens. It means recognizing that we are all worthy of love and belonging, regardless of our perceived flaws or mistakes. Imagine, if you will, speaking to a dear friend who is struggling. Would you berate them for their mistakes, or would you offer them words of comfort and support? Self-compassion is about extending that same level of kindness and understanding to ourselves. As we cultivate self-compassion, we begin to experience greater inner peace. We let go of the need for self-criticism and embrace a more loving and accepting relationship with ourselves. Remember, my friends, we are all deserving of our own love and compassion, especially when we feel most unlovable. For many, spiritual practices provide a profound sense of connection to something greater than themselves, a source of comfort, guidance, and meaning. Whether it's prayer, meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature, exploring different spiritual practices can deepen our sense of peace and purpose. Spirituality is a deeply personal journey, and there is no one right way to connect with the divine. Explore different practices and find what resonates with your soul. It's about finding ways to connect with the sacred, to nurture your spirit, and to tap into a sense of awe and wonder. Spiritual practices can provide a sense of grounding and stability in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. They remind us that we are not alone, that there is a force greater than ourselves that supports and guides us. This connection can bring immense peace, comfort, and a sense of belonging. Think about the things that make you feel connected to something larger than yourself. It could be the beauty of a sunset, the power of music, the love you feel for your family and friends, or the act of helping others. Spirituality is about cultivating those moments of connection, of recognizing the sacred in the everyday. As we engage in spiritual practices, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We begin to see the world through a different lens, one filled with love, compassion, and interconnectedness. This shift in perspective can bring about a profound sense of peace and purpose. When we live with purpose, when our actions are aligned with our values and passions, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment and peace. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. What are your passions? What are your unique gifts and talents? How can you use them to make a positive impact on the world? Finding your purpose is not about achieving some grand external goal. It's about aligning your actions with your values, about showing up each day and contributing your unique gifts to the world. It's about finding joy in the journey, in the act of creating, serving, and connecting with others. Perhaps your purpose involves creative expression, caring for others, advocating for social justice, or simply being a source of love and support for your family and friends. Whatever your purpose may be, embrace it wholeheartedly. Living with purpose doesn't mean every day will be filled with bliss. There will still be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But when you have a clear sense of why you are here, those challenges become opportunities for growth and learning. As you begin to live a more purposeful life, you'll find that a deep sense of peace washes over you. It's the peace that comes from knowing you are living in alignment with your truth, that you are using your gifts to make a difference, and that you are making the most of this precious life you've been given. Remember, the path to inner peace is a journey, not a destination. Embrace each step with an open heart. There will be times when you feel lost, discouraged, or unsure of the way forward. But in those moments, remember to be kind to yourself, to celebrate how far you've come, and to trust that you are exactly where you need to be. The practices we've explored today are tools, my friends, not a quick fix. They require commitment, patience, and a willingness to show up for yourself each and every day. But as you make these practices a part of your life, you'll find that inner peace is not some elusive dream, but a tangible reality. Thank you for joining us today. May you find peace and joy in every moment. May you embrace the journey with courage and compassion, knowing that you are capable of creating a life filled with purpose, meaning, and profound inner peace.